Hey, welcome to Adventures and Pop-Ups. I am Rachel, and this is the curtains for our vintage 1985 Jayco J that we're working on. Great project camper, solid bones, needs some TLC. So here we go, working on the curtains. These, I'll drop it on the screen, are my lovely little fancy dancy notes, measurements. What I have is 3 shower curtains. They're 72 inches by 72 inches, and I'm gonna cut them down. I think it's gonna be really close to perfect. I'll show you in a minute how we're gonna attach the curtains as well. If you've seen my how to attach curtains to a pop-up camper, I think I did 7 or 10 ways. This is not one of them. So we're reusing what they used, what the previous owner had used. So stay tuned and see how that works out. I'm curious to know myself because we're winging it a little bit here. Okay, so if you can see what I did here, I cut all 3 of the shower curtains off at the same height from the bottom. So that's all 46 inches now. The bottom is already pre-hemmed for me. I didn't need the top grommets, so they're gone. That's a preview of what it looks like on the correct side, but that's the part I'm not using. And now I'm going to cut each one to size according to my measurements. Okay, if you can understand my crude drawing, this is the 60-inch width curtain that I'm working on right now that's going over the dinette and the stove area. And so I made a line across at 60 inches. And then I wrote really, really light in pencil. Where even is it? DL for dinette left. It's the left side of the dinette. And so I'm gonna cut that. And then I'm going to make approximately a 1/2 inch hem along that line and along that line so that we can have a nice smooth edge everywhere. And then next we're going to do, okay, let's see what we got here. So here's one shower curtain. That's what I'm working on. I cutting off the 12, and then so we're gonna have, and I already cut off the bottom, so then we'll have this. Then we're gonna have 2 the same size, 53-inch width, 46 high, and then I'll have leftovers of 18 and 18 inches, which will fit in my small window to the left of the door. 17 and 17 is, what does that say, 34? Yeah, that sounds right. 17 and 17 inches would be 34, so that's basically 18 inches minus a hem. I believe that will come out beautiful as long as we don't make any large mistakes. Okay, a little bit of an update. I have all my pieces cut. So here's the over the counter and over the couch. They're both 53 inches. This one I labeled couch, and it does actually make a difference only because, here, let me show you. Here's over the couch. Then here's my 2 leftover pieces from each of those that are the same size. I specifically cut one from the left and one from the right so that we would not have weird duplicates on the patterns. So now hopefully it looks more natural instead of having like the same exact flower twice, if that makes sense. Okay, well, this is all cut. Now I just need to get to the sewing machine, hem everything, and then we'll talk about how we're going to attach them. Okay, back to a little more math. We are onto the hooks. I've got 35 hooks, and I've decided that we're doing 3 for each 18-inch, and then 9 for each 53-inch, and 11 for this big 60-inch. I don't know if you can tell, but I just took a pen and marked here, down here, that one's done. And then I've tried a few things I wanted to show you in case anybody else is struggling with this. First, I tried a seam ripper, and that, I went overboard. I tried on a scratch piece, luckily, because I ripped it all the way up. Then I tried a sewing awl, and it wasn't making the hole big enough. I kept stabbing it. So then I just resorted to scissor tips, and I folded it in half, gave it a little boop, and got a nice little slit. Now to talk about it not fraying. So far I tried lighting it. What I tried was heating up the sewing awl and heating up the scissors. It wasn't really working that great. So I don't think that's going to be the winner for me. I think I'm just going to do some good old clear nail polish for some fray check. And that'll be it. Here's what came with the camper that we're reusing. This one's not a great example. Most of them are prettier. It's just a hook. So I just need a little slit. And then this goes up in the track. And voila, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now I just need to do 35 of them. All right, it's time. I've got all these guys on here. I don't know where these came from, but they're simple, quick, easy. I'll try to find a link to drop it in the description in case anybody wants to try and find these, but you'll probably need this kind of track to go with it. And here goes. I did do the clear nail polish on the back to help it not rip. Thanks for watching this video about how we did curtains in our vintage pop-up camper remodel. I like the way this is turning out. Let me know what you guys think. The curtains were pretty easy. I feel like that worked very well. If you happen to have these tracks and these vintage pop-ups, that was so much easier than our previous remodels. If you've seen before, there's all kinds of different ways to do it. We have had struggles with C-clips in previous campers. This was a breeze. I like the way the colors are turning out. We're getting close to the final reveal. I just need to finish up some counters, a little bit of floor, put the bedding on. It's really getting close. And then I need to do a good cleaning and a little bit more canvas repairs. So expect to see more videos about that as we're able to get it out. Sorry about the bad lighting. We are in a barn in the pop-up and it's raining. So I don't have proper lighting today. Sorry about that. Hope y'all can see. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're getting out there and getting camping. And as always, happy camping.